Shalom Yashrala, this is your brother Dawadah, coming back at you. This is Truth again. First and foremost, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you, Aki, and pushing this truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth, and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. So I want to jump into this here quick little lesson, dealing basically with these false prophets that are out here, and a lot of times when we speak about false prophets, a lot of people's minds go straight, directly to, either the church or something like that, a religious institute, and then you also have these other camps out here that we know that are set up, to lead people astray. But not only that, you also have these other little movements or whatnot that's giving our people false hope, all right, because our people are desiring certain things. Let me grab something real fast. This is Romans 8 and let me see where I want to start. All right, this is Romans 8 and 18. It says, "For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." Jumping down, this is verse 21. Just going to verse 21. Let me just read it all the way through. Verse 19, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God." All right, so you can also read how that basically we were reserved in the chains of darkness, into everlasting chains of darkness. We're in this here hell right now. All right, it says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God." All right, we're the angels that lost that first estate, so we want to come back, right? And, part of these curses that came upon us was the Lord was going to bring that great evil upon us that he spoke about, which you can read that in, Daniel 9 and 12. All right. But nevertheless, that great evil was what? The curses of Deuteronomy 28. And part of those curses was that there was going to be a fierce nation that was going to come down upon us, man, which is Esau, Edom. So, our people are out there. They're tired of being, oppressed and so on and so forth. Yeah. But that's, this is what we're reading here. It says, verse 20, "For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope, because the creature itself shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now." All right. Let me read the next one. Verse 23, "And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body." So going into the 2/3 and the 1/3, all right, both, how you can say, both classifications are desiring to be released from these chains of darkness, man. We're in this here hell, man. All right, we're under these curses, man. The 2/3 and the 1/3 and 144,000, all of the whole house of Israel are up under the same curses, man. All right, but nevertheless, we desire to be, released from these chains of darkness or whatnot. We tired of seeing this oppression, tired of seeing our people at the bottom, and so on and so forth. So let me go from there. All right. I was gonna read well, let me read this as well too, just to kind of tie this in. Revelation 12 and 12. All right, this is pointing at the place and the time that we're at right now. All right, it says Revelation 12 and 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down on you having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time." Now I probably should have read this before the last precept I just read, but nevertheless, going back into the groaning to be delivered out of the chains of darkness, more or less to say, from this here hell, man. All right, and these curses, all right, but now it's about to start being intensified, because now, they're showing more and more. We're reading here that this is the end of Esau. Esau knows that he has but a short time, so what? He's intensifying his, basically his persecution or his oppression of you Israelites, man. All right, now our people are getting to a point to where they want to start to rise up, like Genesis 49 says, who shall rouse them up, But nevertheless, our people are coming, starting to rise up, but what? They're trying to fight this here fight. Let me grab that. Ephesians 6 and 12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." All right. Well, let me go up one. Verse 11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right. And this is really the adverse reaction that our people are having right now to the oppression, they justice for so and so, and they're tired of this and they tired of that, and they still call backlash. And you have these people again, like your boy, what's his name? Damn, I can't even think of his name now. His name is Jay, Grandmaster Jay. This guy, you know, and they talking about standing up. We tired of this, so on and so forth. We're gonna come down there with our armed militia, and we're gonna, you know, and then also he's tying things in with the Hebrew Israelites. You know, talking about, oh, this is the time now where Jacob's gonna rise up. You see the tribes gathering together. You know, that's that bait that's out there, man. All right, you can't fight this man with his own weapons, man. That's his blessing. All right. So it says, let me read verse 12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." So what you have to understand is, yeah, you see, you know, the police in front of you, you know, with the guns, tear gas, whatever, whatnot, or you see this physically, but you have to understand this is something spiritually that's going on behind the scenes, man. All right. For instance, let me come back to this. This is Genesis 27 and 41. Oh, even better. Genesis 27 and 40, right? It says, "And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck." But the point I wanted to grab is, "And by thy sword shalt thou live," right? We're gonna come back to this. Revelation chapter 6 and 4 says, "And there went out another horse that was red," all right, "and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword." So we just read who was this great sword given to, right? And Esau, whose name was changed to Edom, after that same red meat that he called for, you know, he sold his birthright for, all right? Yeah, that was the point I wanted to grab there. But going back to Genesis real fast, right? Genesis 27 and verse 41. Let's go. Genesis 27 and 41. "And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau is touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee." Right? So this is what's in Esau's heart. This is what his desire is. He was blessed with the sword, all right, to take peace from the earth with the sword, to kill with the sword. All right, he was going to live by the sword. We just read that in verse 40 again. It says, "And by thy sword shalt thou live." Esau took peace from the earth. He took dominion over the earth by way of the sword, man. All right, so, but you have to understand, yeah, you can physically see him with his physical weapons, but understand that this is a spiritual situation, a spiritual fight, right? So now let's go back to Ephesians 6 and 12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood." Yeah, of course you see Esau, a physical man in front of you. You physically see his weaponry or whatever, whatnot, you know. But nevertheless, it's the Spirit of the Lord that controls all these things, man. All right, whether you live or you die, or whether they miss or if it malfunctions and things like that. All right, like the scriptures say, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper," man. All right, and you have to have faith in that and believe in these things, man. You can't be thinking, again, you can't be thinking carnally minded, trying to fight this guy with his, you know, his blessing, man. You have to fight him with your blessing, man. This is ultimately a lot deeper than this. This is the battle of the realms, man. The battle between the carnal realm and the spiritual realm, man. Yeah, we're in the spiritual realm right now, or the physical realm right now, and we're fighting this here battle that they're bringing to us in the physical realm physically, but we battling them back spiritually right now, man. We're not taking up arms or anything like that, man. We just stocking up our treasures in heaven, man, with faith, man. Increasing in faith, man. Understanding, man. All right, wisdom. That's what we're doing, man. All right, so going back to Ephesians 6 and 11, it says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." All right, so you have to understand, again, you got Grandmaster Jay and however many people they got and how many guns they got, man. They can go out there against Esau and whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And Esau come out there with one drone and wipe all y'all out, man. All right, or it could be the other way around. Y'all could be out there, one person, one Jake in the truth, you know, could be out there by himself, and Esau come run down on him or whatever, whatnot. But then some, you know, the Lord has something happen to where maybe, you know, their weapons malfunction or you know, there's some kind of explosion or something like that, and it kills all of them off, man. So you have to understand this is a fight for a fight in the spirit, not in the carnal realm, man. All right, open your spiritual eyes. So continuing on, verse 13, it says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, having on the breastplate of righteousness," man. All right, your foundation got to be in this here word, man. And your feet showed with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, man. And that's your chief cornerstone right there, man. It's your faith, man. You have to have faith in the words that you read and understand. That's why the scripture say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time. Blessed is he that read it with all that I can get understanding, man. And as the precept I just quoted earlier, it says, no weapon formed against thee shall prosper, man. All right, so you have to understand these things, man. No matter what we facing, you have to understand we're not crazy, bro. We understand we up against thermonuclear missiles and shit like that, and what do you call martial law and all these. We understand that we up against all these things, drones and shit. We understand Esau got all kind of shit, man. We understand that we at ground zero for where these thermonuclear missiles finna be touching down at, man. We understand that, but guess what? We have our we have our feet planted on faith, man. That the Lord is going to deliver us from all these trials and tribulations, man. And you have to understand these things real quick. Let me grab this in Job chapter 5, right? Job 5 and no, it's further down. Job 5 and 18. No. Job 5 and 19. It says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee, man. And you have to understand and have faith into these words, man. All right, you can't just be like, oh shit, and then trying to raise up against Esau, man. What kind of shit is that? But nevertheless, let me get back to the scriptures, man. All right. This is Jeremiah 5 and 26. It says, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set up a trap that catch men. All right. So you have to understand that. Let me read the next verse. As a cage full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore you have become great and waxen rich, man. All right. And so, man, I mean, I could keep reading, but for time's sake, just going into that, man, you have a lot of these so-called sellouts, man, that'll sell out for a bag, man. They'll be like, yeah, we'll push this agenda, Judas or scapegoats, man. They pretty much leading, the blind leading the blind, or not really the blind leading the blind, but these agents that are set up to lead you to the slaughter, all right, and then they turn away. They take a payoff, whatever, whatnot. They formulate these groups. All right, we're going to start standing up for ourselves, and we're going to be this militia to stand up in these times of these crises and whatever, whatnot. And once we get all eyes on us and attention on us, we're going to start speaking about some Hebrew Israelites to tie us to them, so on and so forth. So everybody look at us like we some kind of, terrorist group or something like that, and putting all kind of fallacies out there, whatever, whatnot. These are all snares and traps to trap our people up, man, and justify Esau for coming down with that martial law and persecuting the saints, man. All right, because they're putting a blasphemy on our names, man. All right, on the Most High's will and his servants, man. Saying that we out here trying to take up arms and fight Esau with his blessing, man, carnally, man. That means you don't understand the scriptures, man. All right. Reading again, Jeremiah 5 and 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. All right. And this is what they do, man. And they do this for what? As a cage is full of birds, so their house is full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich, man. Just for some money, man. They'll sell out just for some money, man. You have these other Israelite groups that'll give you false information. They'll go take you out to the gun ranges and videotape all these things and then put it on the internet. And then people start tying these things together, man. All they need is to have one false flag on the news or whatever, whatnot. And they're like, see, he had a Israelite manifesto or whatever, whatnot. Now, all these groups are the same thing. They're just terrorist cell groups and so on and so forth, man. The Lord told us not to pick up no sword and not to fight, man. Just like when they tried to come for Yahushua and Peter pulled out the sword, man. He's like, nah, he that live by the sword shall die by the sword, man. That's not our MO, man. We living by faith, man. All right. Going from that, we're gonna go to the book of Romans. Romans 8. This is Romans 8 and 6. It says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can it be. Because why? You'll start walking after the flesh and doing the desires of the flesh, man. The Lord said, have faith on him, man. Wait ye upon me until I rise up against the prey, man. All right, but what? Our people want to, think upon their own arm. They want to take it upon their own self, man. Nah, the Most High ain't moving fast enough. Nah, these Edomites is closing in on me. Nah, man, we got to stand up for our people, man. What you mean, wait, why they over here gunning our people down, man? How long is this going to happen, man? Let me grab it. This is 2 Peter 3 and 3 and 3, it says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust, all right, walking after their flesh, man, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation, all right? And so, especially in these times, man, you got a lot of so-called woke, so-called black people or whatever, whatnot. Nah, we got to stop with this white man's religion and this brainwashing. Stop being docile, man. How long are we going to endure all of this, man? We got to stand up for ourselves, man. We got to start policing ourselves, man. We got to vote, man. We got to build communities, man. We got to stand up for our people. We got to buy arms. We got to do all these little bullshit things, man. All right, but guess what, man? They're walking after their own lust, man, after what they think, man. They don't care about the Most High's plan, man. They don't care. They don't have faith, man. Ultimately, at the end of the day, they lack faith, man. They lack faith on the Most High, especially now in these days where you don't even really need that much faith really to believe on the Most High in these days, because everything, like Habakkuk 2 say, man, 2 and 3, the prophecies are speaking loud and clear right now, man. So, I mean, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. It's not like you see a sign say, look, man, free ice cream here tomorrow. You got to have faith that the ice cream man going to give out free ice cream, man. You literally see the ice cream truck right there giving everybody free ice cream, and they got a sign saying free ice cream. It's like, well, you don't really have to have too much faith at that point, because you see the line, you see the people getting the ice cream. You just get in like, well, I'm expecting to get free ice cream because I see everybody else getting free ice cream, man. All right. But nevertheless, what do I want to grab? Oh, okay. We're going to go to 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing it into captivity, every thought to obedience of Hamashiach, and having readiness to revenge all disobedience with your obedience is fulfilled. So you have to understand, like, yo, man, how does the scripture say, this is the patience and the faith of the saints, man? Hey, man, you can read that in a couple of different scriptures, but what was that? Revelation 13, right? I think that's Revelation 13 and 10. Let me grab that. Yeah. Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Hey, that's just the spirit that precept came up, because dealing with Grandmaster Jay, man, we tired of being in slavery. We tired of y'all killing us. We tired of y'all oppressing us. So we gonna take you niggas out. We gonna do X, Y, and Z to y'all. We gonna come march on y'all property and bring y'all to justice. And we gonna start. No, man, look, it says here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Long suffering, man. How you waiting on these here things, man? All right, and the faith of the saints, man. We have faith that the Most High is gonna deliver us from these things, man, and avenge us, man. All right, He's gonna want to get the glory and everything like that, man. All right, He's going to do these things for our sake, man. But we're not going to take up arms in our own hand, man. We don't have no power to do these things, man. All right? This is Jeremiah 23 and 30. It says, therefore, behold, I am against the prophets, saith Yahweh, that steal my words, everyone from his neighbor. Behold, I am against the prophets, saith Yahweh, that use their tongue and say, he saith. You know, going into this Grandmaster J guy, you know, he had his own agenda at first and talking about standing up for black people, militarizing and so on and so forth. But now this guy's over here talking about, you know, this is the time where Israel is you know, basically, you know, referencing Ezekiel 37 being raised back up. You know, the Israelites being raised back up. We're being gathered and the alignments and so on and so forth. And just spewing out a bunch of madness. But what is he doing? He's getting, you know, the uninitiated people to start connecting us with his madness and his ideology and his type of things, that we're some kind of violent group and taking up arms and we want to so-called start a race war or something with Esau and try to shoot him down or something, man. This is what he's doing, man. Tying us together with his madness, you know. But what, this is a false prophet talking about, you know, he has his agenda, but also speaking on what the Most High say, talking about, oh, this is the time where the Israelites are being gathered, man. You have no say-so because the Most High didn't send you, man. All right, let me keep going. Verse 32, behold, I am against them that prophesy false dreams, saith Yahweh, that saith Yahweh, and do tell them, and cause my people to err by their lies and by their lightness, yet I sent them not, nor commanded them, therefore shall not profit this people at all, saith Yahweh. Because why? He's leading them into that snare, that trap, man. All All right, he's talking about some, oh, you know, again, people are starting to wake up. You got these celebrities and everybody like that talking about the Israelites. So all you need now is a so-called person like Grandmaster Jay to come up and then try to just drop any kind of Israelite line, man. You know, any kind of Israelite line. We've been in captivity for 400 years, any kind of madness. And again, these low-level uninitiated people of our people would start associating the two things and just jumping on bandwagons, man. Causing our people to err, man, telling them lies and things like that. Oh, God talking about we was gonna take them over, and now I actually see a group coming up. Maybe these are the prophecies coming to pass, man. But they're not giving you the 100% truth, man. That's not how it's gonna. The transition is not gonna be like that, man. We're not gonna be taking them no arms against Esau like that. He finna come and do that to us, actually, right now. He the one ramping up his bullets and his guns and all that to come down upon us, man. That's what's next in the scriptures, man. We not finna do that to his ass, man. Esau's finna come through and mow down 2/3 of our people, man. But yet and still, these groups and these people, these false prophets that are leading our people, man, are leading our people straight into the hands of the devil, man, and straight into the hands of the slaughter, man. All right? So let me grab one more. I'm going to close out. This is Psalms 44 and verse 4. It says, Thou art my king, O Yahweh, command deliverance for Jacob. Through thee we will push down our enemies. Through thy name we will tread them under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies and have put to shame that hated us. All right. It says, in the Most High we will boast all day long and praise thy name forever. All right. But nevertheless, you know, giving the Most High all the glory, because he's going to be the one to deliver us about these times and these trials and these tribulations, man. It's not gonna be our own arm or our own carnal way or our own our own preparations, man. What's coming next, man? You don't have enough food stocked up, prepped, enough money, the right type of money, enough guns, bullets, and whatever else you would so-called need to so-called ride this here thing out, man. You can't. No, the only thing you're gonna be able to do to endure into the end. All right, the ride this here thing out is straight faith, baby. That's the only thing you're going to have left. Faith and the prayer of Yahushua, man. He said, I pray for them. I pray not for them that, you know, the 2/3 and all that, man. So really, ultimately, hey, man, that's all you got. That's all we got up here. Like the young Lord, young Quam like to say, you know, you ask the brother how you doing. I'm enduring in this bitch, man. You know, I'm enduring in this bitch, running off a straight faith, baby. That's all we got, man. You know, we got faith in the brotherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the words of testimony and things like that. But like we read in Ephesians 6, man. Hey, man, we strapped up in this bitch, man. But all our straps and all our ammunition and all our shit like that, it's all spiritual gifts, man. Go back to Ephesians 6 and 12, man. Yeah, we strapped up in this bitch, ready to go, ready to ride this bitch out, man. Straight faith. How I say these words, you know what I'm saying? Faith and belief in these words, man. We got the brotherhood, man. We got the prayer of the saints, man. We got the prayer of Yahushua, man. We straight. We ready to go to battle, man. Esau got his guns and his bullets. We gonna see who win this here war, man. All right, but what? The scripture say, he that endureth unto the end, man, is gonna be saved, man. But what? You gonna have to call on the name of the Lord and have faith in that, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out with that. Lord, when this here lesson was edifying unto the elect. Until next time, I say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone that taught us this truth and never will. And salutation and much love for you. I can push this truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. Until next time, I say, stay strong. Shalom.